If someone knocks on your door late at night, don't open it. Because sometimes the thing on the other side isn't human. Ryan had just moved into a small apartment in Ohio, second floor, quiet building, nothing unusual. The first few nights were completely normal, until one night, at exactly 2:11 a.m., he woke up to a sound, knocking, slow, even, almost calm. Ryan sat up and checked his phone. 2:11 a.m. He stayed still, listening. The knock came again, same rhythm, too deliberate to be random, too controlled. He got out of bed and walked toward the door quietly. There was no peephole, just a thin gap under the door where hallway light usually showed. Ryan crouched down and looked. Darkness, not dim light, not shadows, just black. That didn't make sense. The hallway lights were always on. Then a voice came from the other side. Soft, almost polite. "Hey, I think I have the wrong apartment." Ryan froze. Something about the voice felt off. Not threatening, not aggressive, just wrong. "I'm not opening the door." Then the voice replied, "You already did." Ryan stepped back immediately. His heart started racing. He hadn't opened the door, he was sure of it. But then he noticed something. The latch was unlocked. He didn't remember unlocking it. And the handle moved, very slowly, like someone testing it. Ryan grabbed a chair and jammed it under the handle. He didn't sleep that night. The knocking never came again. But the next morning, he checked the hallway camera. At 2:11 a.m., no one was there, no one walked up, no one knocked, but his door handle moved on its own. Therefore, they says, some knocks sound normal until you realize they aren't coming from where you think. Samantha lived alone in a quiet suburban house in Texas, the kind of place where late-night deliveries weren't unusual. So when she heard a knock at 11:45 p.m., she didn't think much of it. She walked to the door and looked through the peephole. A delivery driver stood outside, holding a box. Normal, but something felt strange. He wasn't moving at all, not shifting, not blinking, just standing there. Samantha opened the door slightly. "Hi, I didn't order anything," she said. The man slowly extended the box toward her, still silent. That's when she noticed something. No label, no address, no logo, just a plain cardboard box. Her stomach tightened. "I'm not taking that," she said. The man tilted his head slightly, then spoke. "You should." She shut the door immediately and locked it. A second later, loud knocking. "You need to take this." His voice sounded closer now. Too close, like right against the door. Samantha backed away and grabbed her phone. Before she could call anyone, her phone buzzed, a notification from her door camera. She opened it. The camera showed her porch, empty, no one there, no delivery driver, no box, nothing. But the knocking continued, loud, aggressive, relentless. After a few minutes, it stopped. The next morning, she checked the footage again. Still nothing, but one frame, just one, showed something standing extremely close to the camera. So close, it blurred the image, holding a box. Sometimes, the scariest part isn't what you see, it's what knows you're there. Daniel was staying alone at his parents' house in Michigan. No neighbors nearby, just trees and silence. Around midnight, he heard a knock. He checked the time at 12:03 a.m. No one should have been there. He walked to the door and looked through the peephole. Nothing. No one outside. He stepped back. Then came another knock, softer this time. Then a voice. "Daniel." He froze. They knew his name. "Daniel, open the door." The voice sounded familiar, almost like his dad, but his parents were out of state. "Who is that?" he asked. No response, just silence. Then, "Daniel, it's cold out here." The voice sounded closer now, more convincing. Daniel stepped toward the door slowly. His hand hovered over the lock. Then he remembered something his father once told him. If something calls your name from outside at night, don't answer it. Daniel stepped back. "I'm not opening the door." Silence. Then the voice changed, not louder, not deeper, just wrong. "Why not?" The knocking started again, faster, harder, more aggressive. Daniel ran upstairs and locked himself in his room. The knocking continued for almost 10 minutes. Then suddenly, it stopped. The next morning, he checked the front door. No footprints, no signs of anyone being there, nothing. But carved into the wood were 3 words: "I was close."